What's shakin' IBL fans, MagicActivatr here, and today we are joined by one of our coaches returning from Season 1 of the IBL, none other than the most explosive member of the league, TheNerdySteve, coach of the Rhode Island Regis.
What's going on, guys? TheNerdySteve here, back again with the Rhode Island Regis on their back. Let's do this, guys.
Alright, so first up, I wanted you to tell us how you were first introduced to Pokemon.
How I was first introduced to Pokemon, back in the day when I was a kid, my mother got me and my brother a copy of Red and Blue, and the rest was just history. I've always loved like the series. It's a great game.
All right, cool. So with that, someone who's been playing since back at the beginning of this whole franchise, I'm sure you've played every game throughout the years. So I was wondering what your favorite generation of all of them is.
My favorite generation has to be Generation 2, just because of the story and the fact that you can go to two regions in one game. It has never been done before, and I'm still waiting for it to be done again.
All right, nice and simple. So with that in mind, let's kind of shift phases here. Have you been doing any type of competitive during the off season? Because obviously, you know, you were in last season of the IBL. I was wondering if you've been doing anything such as VGC, Battle Spot, you know, just 6v6, any of that kind of stuff during the off season.
During the off season, I went into the battle spot for a little bit, but then when they dropped Sun and Moon, I went into the VGC aspect, and honestly, I still don't know how to use any of the new Pokemon that came out, but the VGC format completely different than what we're going into this season. So hopefully, some of my knowledge will come through in the VGC format, and it might help out.
All right, cool. So with that being said, the big question I think that everybody's wondering is, how many times do you plan to explode this season?
My plan this season to at least explode twice. Last season was only was once, and I think it was against the coach of the Toronto Toadowls against their Electros. I brought a Skuntank. That was my only explosion. I could have done it twice, but I was way too afraid of a Protect. But I'm trying to get more than once. There's a couple of coaches that I want to bring the Salt to. I don't need to win. I just need to explode in their faces.
I mean, let's be honest. At the end of the day, if you get to explode in a match, you really want it in the hearts of the fans, right?
Exactly. It's all about the memes in here. I do not care about winning. I just care about having fun.
All right, cool. So you actually were one of the teams that made it to the playoffs in Season 1. Unfortunately, you did lose in the first round of the playoffs, but you were able to make it there. So I was wondering, what really are your goals going into this season? Is it kind of the same, try and make playoffs, or are you trying to get further than before?
My plans is to first actually draft a team I know how to use. Try to draft some Pokemon that I'm more familiar with, and try and make it to the playoffs that way, and at least try to get one round into it, not just lose in the very first round of it.
All right, cool. And I'm going to ask you one last question just as a bonus, because I know it's something that's on everyone's mind. Will we be seeing the return of Fion?
I've been thinking about this for such a long time. If someone triggers me and bans my Manaphy, I most likely will return with the Fion. And this time, it will probably be more than one time that it will be brought into a match.
Well, see, now it's destiny to happen, because you just said if anybody bans Manaphy, now everyone's going to ban Manaphy. Like,
that's going to be the plan.
This was all set up. You were trying to make them ban Manaphy. All right. So with that said, we're going to do a quick lightning round. The way this works is I'm going to give you two options, and I want you to pick which one fits your personality the most, or which one you like the best. All right?
Sure.
All right. So up first, we've got Wi-Fi battles or showdown battles.
Wi-Fi battles.
All right. Single battles or double battles.
Double battles.
All right. When it comes to your play style, do you like to go more speed or more bulk?
More bulk.
All right. Pixel art or 3D models?
3D models actually really is the best way to go.
All right. And then finally, Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon?
Well, Pokemon Sun all the way.
All right, so that is going to wrap up our interview here with Nerdy Steve. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to answer these questions. And for those of you guys watching, the link to his YouTube channel will be in the description. Definitely go over there and show him some love. And don't forget that the IBL Season 2 draft is going to be taking place on May 27th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time or 10 a.m. Eastern Time over on twitch.tv/MagicActivatr. I'll be there hosting, and we'll have all the coaches there drafting their teams live, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Come hang out. It's going to be a great time. But with that said, anything you want to say to the fans before we get out of here?
Just remember to count how many Pokemon have the move either self-destruction or the hashtag explosion, because it will be more than one that I will be drafting in this league. Trust me on that. I have plans.
He has plans. The man has plans. All right. Thank you, Steve, for taking the time to answer these questions. But we're going to get out of here, so we will catch you guys in the next video.